Well, that's super exciting. Finally caught one. Did I get you finally, mamas? Sure did. You might be wondering, what's the story on her? Well, as you guys know, we do a lot of pasture raising here on the homestead. We got these tractors, and you can see we had a really strong wind, so I'm gonna replace the tops of these, but we do a lot of pasture raising here because it's sustainable and it's free to do. And you see all this luscious grass right here? You see all this luscious grass that's grown out? That's free food. That's free food for the rabbits, chickens, ducks, the cow, the sheep. They eat high quality pasture grass, and that's what that is. That's what all this is. And so sometimes when you're pasture raising rabbits, or any animal for that matter, chickens, ducks, they can get out. And when they get out, they, are free and they run around. Well, I have two females, and they've been pretty much, since they were, could walk and eat solid food, they were able to sneak out, and they've been able to successfully get to maturation. She's a good sized rabbit, so we were able to catch her with the live trap, and we're going to reintroduce her into our breeding program. And keep in mind, she's far from wild. She's not a wild rabbit. She's just been living in a bigger hutch, so to speak, because she hasn't ran off. She could easily go anywhere in this very rustic, beautiful country, and she has decided just to stay here, pretty much in this little backyard area, and she hasn't gone anywhere. Neither has the other one. So they're far from wild. They've just been able to freely raise and pasture in a big field, essentially. So now that we have her back, we're gonna get her all hooked up in her new home and breed her. There you go, the rabbit's doing what rabbits do. So there we have it, guys. We got her bred. We're gonna just give you a quick update. Right over here, we got babies, babies, babies. She's bred. We just got that other rabbit bred, so we are looking for some good stuff, guys. Good stuff coming up. Doing the things, growing the food. It's great. So let me show you where this rabbit's at. As you can see, Sniper's already on the hutch. What are you doing? And for those of you asking, no, I'm not worried about Sniper hurting the rabbits. If he wanted to, he had ample opportunity, but the truth is they're too big for him. They're big rabbits. And to be honest with you, if they were to charge her, they'd probably do more damage to her to him than he could do to them. So all right, I gotta get you off the cage now. Come on. Now let's take a look at her real quick. There she's right there. As you can see, she's a good sized doe. So here she is. She's on pasture, high quality pasture that all my ruminant animals eat. And we got some pellets in there just to keep her a little happy. But this is where she'll be. This will be her new outdoor setup. And for those of you that don't know, this is the igloo hutch. This is pretty high quality stuff. And the only thing I'd recommend is these clips that come with the cage are garbage. So I reinforced it with a bunch of zip ties, and I've beat the crap out of this thing and I've had no issues with it. So yeah, overall, it's a really good, durable hutch that you can move anywhere on your pasture, and you can just continuously move it to fresh grass. So it's a nice setup. And also, more importantly, it'll keep her safe from getting run over by this big gal right here. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? You may not be able to control everything in your life, but you should be able to control where your next meal comes from. Take this rabbit, for example. Since it has been birthed, it has been raised 100% free, 100% sustainably. It has literally survived just like hundreds of thousands of millions of animals have done in the past, will continue to do on pasture. You see this right here? I don't know how to break it down to you guys any more simple. Food eats grass. Food eats grass. Food eats grass. Get you some pets that eat grass. There's no tricks here, guys. I promise you, there's no tricks here. Food, pets, they eat grass. And you can do this at any home, right? In any front yard, backyard, you can do this. How important is it to know that you can grow food free and sustainably? I don't have to worry about stockpiling a bunch of food and liquidating assets. I don't got to worry about that, guys. You know why? Because as long as there's grass, there's food. Everything on my homestead eats grass. That's what they do. Public. So that's all I have for you guys. Take food off your list of things to worry about. We got a lot of other things going on and a lot of other things to do. So do the things, and as always, guys, as always, long live